1 in 72nd, fictional Madagascan Air Force, Gripen Squadron. So this is a very quick video on the Madagascan 1 in 72nd Air Force Gripen Squadron. I'll try and keep it brief, but essentially this is the Gripen Squadron model that I operate. There is 9 Gripens, JAS-39C and Ds, with 1 F5F Tiger II. Structurally, it's split into 2 main flights. So A flight has 4 Gripens, 3 C models and 1 D model. B flight has 1 D model and again 3 C models. And those are the 2 main flights of the squadron. Aircraft number 1 is configured as a reconnaissance aircraft. Generally this will operate alone, and the F5F Tiger II is the 2-seat sort of training hack aircraft. Can just be used to keep pilot hours up. It's not really a combat ready aircraft. It's just used to preserve some of the airframe life on the Gripens. Pairing wise, one of the pairs is a seed configured pair. They've got the half glass paint scheme. This one's got a CBU 105 guided munition, a Maverick. It's got the lightning targeting pod, jamming pod and a harm missile. Single seat one, again harm missile, lightning targeting pod. This one's actually got a harm targeting system fitted, which is kind of not exported, but in my imaginary world it is, and an AGM-154 JAS-39C. So this pair work in conjunction with each other, and they attack SAM sites to give the Gripen Squadron some punch. Again, harm targeting system. That's the loadout there, so it can loft this CBU bomb after it's launched the harm, and it's got a Maverick to destroy any remaining radar vehicles. Again, standoff capability with the AGM-154 and the harm on this Gripen. So that's the seed pair. Reconnaissance wise, simple. It's able to defend itself with a Meteor, an AMRAAM and 2 Iris-Ts, and it's got the reconnaissance pod in the centre. We then move on to the next Gripen. This is configured as a close support aircraft. Now all the Gripens are able to self-escort, so they do carry the Meteor and the AMRAAM. Close support tasks, we've got the lightning targeting pod, and we've got 6 brimstone missiles. Then we've got one in a air-to-air fit. So we've got 2 Meteor long-range aims and Iris-T, 2 AMRAAMs. No targeting pod on this aircraft, it's quite clean, and that's ready to take on any enemy air defence interceptors. So if we start at flight A, again, we've got one in an air-to-air configuration. Got one in a mixed close support configuration with 3 Brimstones, 1 Maverick. That's a 2-seat. And I've managed to get the boarding ladder as such. Then we've got an anti-ship configuration with 2 RBS-15s and 2 Mavericks. And last but not least, we have a kind of a standoff configuration with an AGM-154 and a Maverick. Again, all the Gripens are capable of air-to-air combat, and they are fully able to self-escort. So the Gripen Squadron is a tactical light fighter squadron. It's able to get close to the forward edge of the battle because it can operate from rough landing strips such as dual carriageways or roads, and it can be forward based, well hidden and well dispersed. So in my procurement plan, I did have the Gripens being replaced by the J10C and the J10D. However, the Gripen brings something which those aircraft cannot provide, and that's the rough field performance and the ability to disperse. So the Gripen will remain until 2030 at the minimum. In the Madagascan 1 in 72nd Air Force, there are 6 active Gripen squadrons and 1 operational conversion unit / training repair squadron where airframes are given long maintenance. So there are 72 aircraft in total. Now, what does the Gripen bring that the J10 doesn't? It brings NATO weaponry. So from the right, we have the Taurus Kept 350 cruise missile, which the Gripen can carry. We've got the Brimstone and Maverick air-to-ground missiles, Iris-T, AMRAAM and Meteor air-to-air missiles. The GBU Paveway 4 laser-guided and satellite-guided bomb. Then we've got the JSAL, the AGM 154 standoff glide bomb, very useful. Couple of JDAMs, penetrator warhead on the left, BLU 109, and then we've got the 2,000 pound bomb on the right. Then we've got a cluster bomb, CBU 105 guided cluster bomb. Naughty, naughty, naughty. As recent events have shown, cluster bombs can be used where appropriate, and these are used for general destruction of SAM sites or armoured vehicle convoys and columns. Used sparingly, this is a guided munition, as you can see by the grey tail. Then we've got the HARM missile, anti-radar missile, and the RBS-15 anti-ship missile. So overall, the Gripen squadrons provide a great deal of firepower and punch for low airframe costs, a good operational readiness, and they are housed when they're on base in these revetments, which are by Anyscale models, absolutely fantastic. Sprayed in black and then a silver coat, and then I just need to paint the tops and they look excellent. When I do build the airfield, the Gripen area will be a major component of it, and it will be protected by these revetments. And finally, last but not least, these all wear the Pikachu badge for 5th Squadron, the Pikachus. Of the Gripens, 8 of them are Revell models, which are now extremely rare and scarce, and 1 is Italeri, which I've had to modify slightly to make it into a C model. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know if there are any questions and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Thank you for watching.